Hi, this is Nate with another tourism marketing tip. So my daughter told me yesterday that she jumped in 3 times. 3 times. She appeared excited, so I knew it was a good thing, or at least she thought it was a good thing, but still I had no idea what she was talking about. I see business and marketing data turn into this all the time. You know, I hear an excited return on ad spend was 15x last month, or maybe a confused or bewildered revenue is down 15% again. These are all interesting sound bites, but they have very little meaning without good context. There's a ton to say about this, but I want to share 3 of my favorite ways to give numbers like these good context at the outset to prevent confusion and to create clarity around next steps. First, search demand. So a lot of you might know this, but you can run any search term that you're curious about through Google search trends to see how many people were searching for that term this year compared to last year and compared to any year reaching all the way back to 2004. Having the context of search demand is super helpful in interpreting metrics. So an example would be, say you're a rafting company in Banff National Park, Canada, and 30% fewer people are searching for Banff rafting, and your traffic is down 10%, that could actually be a really big win. Second would basically be keeping your finger on the pulse of the local market. Most larger markets will have data that they release to the public on hotel occupancy rate, inbound flight traffic, and a lot of them even release things like average amount of money that people are spending in that destination over time. Again, this is really helpful to have when you're considering metrics like average order value, revenue, ad performance, and a slew of other things. Thirdly and lastly is your competitive landscape. This last one's actually super easy to overlook. I'd suggest keeping it pretty simple and doing 3 things probably at least weekly. First, Google your brand name. Just see what pops up. Maybe a reseller is running a rogue set of ads. Maybe a new advertiser is taking up space. We actually recently had a client where Groupon was buying up all their branded traffic and sucking tons of full price direct revenue away from them and towards itself. Putting a stop to that saves potentially hundreds of thousands of dollars. Second, commercial intent terms that you care about. Google them, look them up. How are you positioned? What do you see? Do you like what you see? These would be terms that are driving revenue to your brand. Are there offers maybe that your competitors are running that you need to match or at least consider? The third and last thing would be the Facebook ad library. This is just fun to see what your competitors are paying Meta to promote and can just be enlightening. So if you always start with these 3 things, search demand, local market economics, and your competitive landscape, your data is just going to take on a lot more shape and make a lot more sense. Of course, there will always be nuance in the endless pursuit of data accuracy and comprehensiveness, but context is just an absolutely essential place to start.